Thank you all for joining us today. As you know, Judge Moore has been falsely accused of some things that he did not do 40 years ago. This is a campaign, so you can expect most anything to come out, but you know, we can't just stand by idly and let false charges go without some answering.
Joining Moore's campaign manager is his attorney, Philip Jaregi, pointing out discrepancies in the claims made by Moore's latest accuser, Beverly Nelson. He says Nelson and her attorney, Gloria Allred, said Nelson had not seen or had contact with Moore after the allegations.
As it turns out, in 1999, Ms. Nelson filed a divorce action against her then-husband, Mr. Harris. Guess who that case was before? It was filed in Etowah County, and the judge assigned was Roy S. Moore, Circuit Judge of Etowah County. There was contact.
His focus then turned to Nelson's yearbook, presented on Monday, which she says was signed by Moore.
Everything on that page, they said, was written by Judge Moore. Now, Judge Moore not only has denied everything she said before, but now flatly denies that. And he says it's not true.
Questioning the numbers and signature, Moore's attorney says he would never sign his name with the initials DA because he was the assistant DA at the time, implying it's a fraud. He says it's the initials of Moore's assistant who signed it like that on the divorce action he denied for Nelson back in 1999.
Knowing these things, I've got a question, Gloria Allred and Ms. Nelson. Do you still hold that everything written in that yearbook was written by Judge Moore? Or was it written by somebody else? That's not an allegation, it's a question. And finally, we demand that you immediately release the yearbook to a neutral custodian so that our expert, you can send your expert as well if you'd like to, so that our expert can look at it, not a copy on the internet, the actual document, so that we can see the lettering, we can see the ink on the page, we can see the indentations, and we can see how old is that ink? Is it 40 years old or is it a week old? Release the yearbook so that we can determine, is it genuine or is it a fraud? Thank you very much.